Well, you left it late. I guess you must be overjoyed with that victory.
Yeah, I felt we deserved to win it. We had enough chances. But look, we just had to find a way of, converting one of the chances that we had. And luckily enough, we knew Meg Campbell's throw will cause teams problems, and we got the rewards from that today. And I'm delighted Katie got her first goal for the club as well. She can just enjoy that now and relax.
You said you were going to have some fun with those throw-ins in the second half of the season. It certainly looked like you were today.
Yeah, it's like another corner going in actually, because of how fast and how quick it goes in. It's probably more difficult to defend than a corner. But and even at the end there, to our advantage, we just stuck it in behind, from 20 yards in our own half when they were putting us under a little bit of pressure. So I'm delighted for Megs because she's got 90 minutes under her belt as well today. And then between her and Kerry, got the assist for Katie's goal.
A word on the new signing, because there was a lot of talk, I think, about sort of the confidence with which she came in and spoke after signing on the dotted line. But on the pitch, I mean, she's a real proper centre forward. It's sort of a elbows out job today and making sure she was in the right place at the right time.
Katie is a very intelligent football player. She's a very, very good finisher as well. And it's going to take her a little bit of time to adjust to, obviously, England, and it's going to take her time to adjust to the league. But she gives us something different in that attacking position. I thought Leanne had an off day today in front of goal in comparison to last week, and that happens from time to time. And Katie's come on and she's got the goal, and hopefully, as I said before, now I know she puts herself under a lot of pressure to score goals. Now she's got the first goal. It's a bit like Leanne really at the start of the season against Coventry. Once you get the goals, then you can relax and just enjoy your football, and hopefully Katie can do the same.
You mentioned Leanne Kiernan there. I mean, everything went in last week, and it seemed it was something across the team, but particularly for her, nothing just seemed to go right for her in the box today.
Well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have an off day, but I felt her attitude, her application was spot on. She kept getting in the positions. It was a different type of game for us today. It's only Watford really and Lewis that have tried to put us under pressure and press us, and I thought Watford were excellent today. But as I say, on that tip, to become a little bit of a different game for us and for Leanne. But as I say, look, sometimes you have the luck like she did last week, where everything she touched it went in, and unfortunately today it didn't go her way. But as I said, I was really pleased with her attitude and application as she kept going and kept getting in positions.
There's a tremendously good feel, it seems, around the stadium on a match day today. Mm-hmm. How are you rating the chances of going all the way and completing the job and getting promotion?
Look, we've got a good gap, but we're not going to take anything for granted. Especially, I think today, I said to the players after the game, look, good teams find a way of winning games, even if it isn't going your way, and we've managed to do that today. But look, we just need to keep winning football matches, and that's all we can do. We had a strategy at the start of the year to work on blocks of points to get us into a position where we could be competing in that top area. Now it's just literally game by game. We'll recover after today, and then we'll turn our attention to the cup game Wednesday.
Well, that's where I'll turn my attention now then. Tottenham Hotspur, I mean, it's a big one. It's two sides in form in their respective divisions. What are you looking to get from this League Cup quarter-final?
I think it's going to be a good test for us to see where we are in comparison to a team that's fighting for the Champions League in the division above. Obviously they're the home team, they're the Super League team, so there's a little bit of pressure off of us in the sense of, we're potentially not expected to get anything from the game, but we'll rotate the squad Wednesday because we've got a big game after Palace beating Durham today on Sunday after that. So look, we're looking forward to it. It'll be a great marker for us and for me to see where we are, and like any game we go into, we're going to look to go in and win the game.
So that's how you're seeing it. You're seeing it as a marker of how Liverpool could potentially compete next season if you get the job done.
Yes and no. It's exciting to have the opportunity to play a Super League team, but look, we've got a lot of players here that played in that division anyway. So, from my perspective, we're going to go there with no fear, and we're going to have a go.
And you were sort of saying there clearly, you are the side from the lower division, but it almost sounds as if you won't be going there with any inferiority complex. You'll be looking to compete with those players you mentioned that have played at that level.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think we need to fear anyone. I think we've progressed so much in such a short space of time. We've got great competition for places here. You know, if players aren't performing, then we have the ability to change it, or if someone's having an off day, we have the ability to change it. So, like from our perspective, it's going to be a good test for us. We're looking forward to it, and we've got nothing to lose.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else from you, Jack?
So given how many chances were actually missed, particularly in the second half, but certainly in the first half, when that decision went against you in just outside the box, was there a sense of frustration at all with the referee, or any of the decisions that might have helped you get control of the game a bit earlier than you did?
I don't think our players were protected well enough today, if I'm being honest. But it's a tough job being a referee. You know, we've looked at the incident back with Jana, which it was a penalty. So I think that they've seen something different to what maybe we've seen with Taylor and their goalkeeper. You just have to accept that. But you know, what we need to make sure that happens is, you know, the decisions, like with the penalty as an example, you know, between the referee, the fourth official and the linesman on that side, they need to see this is in the box. Which we've looked back at it and she was, but listen, we can't change that. We had enough chances today ourselves. You know, we'll focus on that rather than the referee, because we could have had 3-4 maybe even before we got the winner, you know.
My only last thing, obviously the January transfer window is still open at the minute. Can we expect any ingoings, outgoings, or are you pretty much sold and happy with the squad?
We're happy with the squad. We're pretty much set. You know, we wanted to bring in obviously another centre forward. You know, because Leanne's such an explosive player, we need to make sure that we look after her. And then if you look at the back end in that big run of games with the international blocks and then the Conti-Cup games and the league games, we was a little bit light up front as well. So that's an area what we wanted to be able to do if we needed, you know, to change the game or play in a different way. You know, because Katie and Leanne are two different types of centre forwards. We've got the ability to do that. I mean, like at the end there, we went to a 3-5-2 just to shore the game up. You know, and you've got two players that are different types of forwards. So it gives me more options. It keeps everyone honest in the competition for places, and for me that's the most important thing, is that we have competition for places and everyone's got to be, you know, on their A game in training and on the games on the Sunday. And but we're pretty much done.
Yeah. How far is Rihanna Dean off being back in the team?
She had a setback this week with her calf, unfortunately, so that's put her back about another week. Hopefully she'll get through this week with no problems, and you know, then she'll start to maybe do a bit more on the pitch, but we're probably looking a couple more weeks before she'll be back in full training.
All right, thank you.